All right, baby. Let's talk AFL.
Let's do it.
You ready to go?
The AFL Round 8 review. Look, there's fucking headlines and stories across all the board, Frank. I'm just going to fire them off for you for my recap of the weekend. If you think differently, feel free to halt me.
Okay, I added that first one, so if you want to skip that, feel free. If you want to jump it, go.
I'm going to skip that because I don't understand what it means.
Okay.
But here's the results. Hawthorn, gay.
Yes.
Pies had a crack.
Yes.
Swans are the best.
Easily.
Giants got Lil Broad again.
Sucks.
Carlton still horseshit.
Confirmed.
Adelaide Showdown was a cracker.
Yep.
Eagles are shit again.
Yep.
Tigers are off the nudie run.
Thank fuck.
And no one is talking about St Kilda or cares.
Love that.
Is there much else I need to add there?
I couldn't agree more with
I went through all the games and said, fuck it, let's just wrap them all up in a brief sentence. In fact, we should just do that moving forward. Just fucking a 5-worded headline on each game. The only thing I could... What do you mean the whiteboard from hell? Is that what you're talking about?
You haven't heard this story?
No.
The Brisbane Lions?
No.
Oh my God, you're out of the fucking loop.
Tell me.
So, I believe the story goes, they had done a session, right, on a whiteboard, and they'd listed every player from Essendon, and they'd listed their strengths and their weaknesses, right? Mm-hmm. And somehow, I believe an odds kicker's dad, they left it in view of a window. And so someone's come and they've taken a photo of the whiteboard with all the notes on it, and they've released it to Tom Morris or whoever the fuck, Mitch Cleary, whoever the fuck it was, and they released it to the wider public.
Oh, no.
And there's like, it's not too bad, but like, for example, Jackson Pryor, who's a guy who used to play for Brisbane now in Essendon, he had nothing. His only strength was his missus' name. It said Bronte.
No way.
Swear to God.
Oh my God.
And then like Zach Merritt, whatever his strengths were, I can't remember, but his weaknesses just said selfish. And they listed almost every player. Ben Mackay, 0 strengths.
Love that.
His weakness was like confidence or something like that.
Mad.
So they'd gone through and they listed every player and they bashed them. And none of them were incorrect. They were all true. But now people are getting their arms up because they mentioned like a player's partner and stuff like that. And
who cares? Yeah. It's just good. That's just good footy chat. I fucking love that.
And it's like every club does that shit, but theirs just got leaked. So
that's right. Yeah. Everyone knows exactly what that is. Like fucking coaches will fucking say like weak as piss, fucking feral. It's like no, I reckon that's all is fair in love and war. So.
I agree, and that was before the game too that came out. So like there was a bit extra on this one. But
I love that. That's so funny.
Very funny. The whiteboard from hell strikes havoc this week. So it was a very funny story.
Love that.
Let's talk teams that impressed us.
Should we go through maybe the scores at least?
Oh yeah, maybe we should.
Let's do the scores because just saying that a team is gay doesn't really add that up. I'll fire them off for you. Round 9. Where the fuck are we? Round 8. Sorry. So we had the Thursday night game was the draw. Collingwood v Hawthorn. Collingwood put up an absolute fight. Credit to them. Hawthorn, if they kicked straight, they would have been about 40. Came down to the last kick. Dylan Moore kicks the goal. 93 all. Pretty good ending. I'm happy because both teams aren't happy.
Yeah, that's a win, right?
Hawthorn are spewing. Collingwood are spewing.
Australia wins. It's so simple.
Great way to start the weekend. Hawthorn fans are angry. Collingwood fans are angry. Suck it off to the both of them.
And Darcy Moore drops the F-bomb in his fucking AFL on TV interview straight after. Love to see it.
Yep, the woke community would have loved that.
He was in shambles. Like, he didn't know. He was furious about the loss. It was all on him, to be fair. But
like I said, all on him. That whole backline thing was just they fucked up towards the end massively. They blew it. They were up by like, 2 or 3 goals and... They let him back in it. That was their chance to fucking pants him, and they dropped him.
And Hawthorn were just like another performance where I'm like, I don't know where to rank her.
I know how to relate this to you. They are Swiss cheese.
Yeah.
They fucking have holes in them.
Yeah.
They're good.
Yeah.
But there's fucking holes in them.
I agree.
And I reckon come September, ripe for the picking, just like every other year. They call the Swans fucking September frauds.
Yeah.
Not as much as Hawthorn, mate. They claim to light the fucking lights, but they fucking don't. The Hollywood Hawks, fucking Bollywood Hawks, mate. They're no good. They're fucking pretenders.
Let's see how they go.
Moving on to the Friday matches, we had Freo beat the Bulldogs 114-102.
All right, come on, give them some credit. That was a tough performance from the Dogs. You can't deny that, please.
No, it was a tough. You're right. It was a great effort.
Tough performance. They were up for that. Like with all the injury and that, they were up for that one. Give them a little bit of kudos.
It was great effort. They played well. It was a good effort, but it was Port Adelaide had a good effort too. So did they tried. Essendon, West Coast, all the losing teams put in effort, but they're fucking done and dusted. They lost again, 4 straight, maybe 5. But the Bulldogs are done and dusted. Yeah, I don't know where that came from.
I thought that was a fire alarm, man. It threw me off.
And the showdown, what a fucking game that was. I called the 3rd and 4th quarter. Just after we had the stream, then we watched the footy, watched the highlights the following morning. Great game. Poor Tex Walker out instantly.
Yep.
But the Adelaide Crows turned up, got the job done for him.
Yep.
Great, entertaining footy. Saturday, the Lions, as you said, fucking touched up the Bombers.
Mm-hmm.
I think some genius in the room had Lions fucking 40 plus.
Yep.
I don't know if it was, might have been both of us, I think.
Yep.
So that was a fucking great bet.
Yeah, I had Zach Bailey 2 goals at like plus money, and
Yep.
it cashed in about 5 minutes of game time. It was fucking unbelievable viewing.
Yep, love that. The only bets I saw of yours, I think, from the weekend were the Petrarca one. And the try scores from the Penrith game, which I don't know how they
fucking missed, of course.
They missed. Yeah, usually what happens when I fucking follow any of your tips. They usually start losing once. That's why I don't pick them.
Brilliant.
The Richmond Tigers, the Ferraris, got off the nudie run. They upset the West Coast Eagles 99-88. Scorigami there, good for them. The Geelong Cats thumped the North Melbourne Kangaroos by 50 at home.
Back on track.
They're going to do that to teams at home.
100%.
So Kilda beat Carlton. Was it half-time, full-time?
Confirmed.
Fucking oath.
Yep.
That's how many weeks in a row is that cashed?
I think 8, like, as many rounds as it's been.
If you're a fucking listener and you're a loyal listener and you have tailed that, you're welcome.
Yeah, it's the easiest one of all time. It was like they were in front by a couple of goals half time. Secure to come home with a fucking 60-point second half. Easy.
We need to pull up our percentages for our bets, best bets and value players. We've got to be in the plus money range.
100%.
Sure. Sunday, the Sydney Swans and Melbourne Demons in a great clash, 131-114. Great effort by both teams.
Swans bash.
That's what I call effort. See, the Melbourne Demons effort, that was better than the Bulldogs' effort.
I don't know. Pretty competitive, pretty close, I would say.
In enemy territory, they was good effort.
Yeah, fair call.
Great effort.
Melbourne cover that 31.5 line.
Yep.
Pretty wide, but I suppose things go another way in the fourth quarter. They probably could have covered that as well to the Swans. But I thought it was a great match. I really enjoyed it. Great seeing Sydney Sweeney back in the crowd. We'd love to see that.
Yeah, absolutely love to see it. More camera time, please.
Did you hear Errol about his? He goes, "Oh, he goes, so that he gave her the hat and shit." And they were like, "Did you volunteer for that job?" And he's like, "Nah, the fucking media team threw me in. The missus wasn't too happy, but how do you say no to that?"
Right, that I would have gone the absolute opposite direction. And lastly, the Gold Coast Suns beat the Giants pretty convincingly.
Yes.
Line straight through the Giants for me. I've tried to have some faith in them, but the little bro, they're just not up to it. Injury decimated, unconvincing. Suns are a good team, but not a great team, and I am done with them.
I watched
throw it away.
I watched that game and I didn't like either side in that.
They are. I thought they both
looked
the
shit.
Giants. They are boring to watch. I will say it. They are a boring, sad old team.
And to be fair, Hogan's going through injury issues and stuff like that. There's a whole lot of shit going on. I don't know exactly what is going on there.
Yep.
But they're playing boring footy. I'm not all about it at the moment.
Yep. So off the back of that, mate, who was your most impressive team last week?
Yeah, it's the team that you've got, but I'm going to leave them to you. So my second most impressive team is Brizzy. I get it. It's only against Essendon, but that's what a good team should do against Essendon. They should bash the fuck out of them. They should absolutely fist them. I think they're just building nicely. It's so scary this year. I think honestly, the way they're building into this competition, even with injury, they're going to be there at the pointy end. So
how many fucking points have Essendon conceded the last 3 weeks?
Essendon,
they fucking got thumped Anzac Day, thumped on Saturday.
Yeah, and I think they might have had a close one before that, but fuck knows. Who's your most impressive team this week?
Freo, where to go? I mean, how could you disagree? I mean, we're definitely slipping on Freo because they're just so far away over there in Perth, but like in particular, their fucking forward combo, Tracy, Amos, just absolutely on fire. Tracy, I mean, behind Gunston and maybe one or two other, maybe just Gunston, but he is just so fucking dominant in the air. Like when they kick straight, they're a fucking serious problem, man. But like, not a real standout effort from anyone in the team, particularly this week, but like collectively, everyone was great. No one kicked plus of 3 or 4 goals. No one, I think, had 30 or more touches. They were just like mid-20s.
Yep.
Everyone was involved. Heaps of blokes on the scoreboard. They're just a fucking great team at the moment collectively.
Yep.
And I think they're going to be a real problem for about 80%, maybe even 90% of the AFL ladder. So hats off to them. And also an honourable mention to the Melbourne Demons. They are up against a tough team away from home who are known for being good at their home ground. They were fucking good to watch, and kudos to them.
Yeah, we can give them a round of applause for sure. I've got a player from the Freo team, which I'll touch on shortly.
Yep.
But they were very good, man. I love the way Tracy throws his weight around. I love it.
Fucking go. He's brave as a.
Oh, mate, if you don't get out of his way, he'll fucking crush up.
Yeah, and
he'll
I love
absolutely crush up.
Absolutely love it.
I love it too. All right, buy, hold, sell. We did this
Yeah.
a few weeks ago. I don't actually remember the exact teams I picked, but
We could dig it up.
we could, but I'm not going to right now because it'll be fucking dog shit podcasting.
Correct.
Let's talk yours.
All right, buy, hold, sell. I currently have... Let's start with sell.
Okay.
I'm selling North Melbourne.
Fair enough.
Look, they got a really, really tough draw the next few weeks. I can just see a few losses in a row incoming. I know they've had a good win streak, blah, blah, but the draw was relatively soft for mine.
Yeah.
Now they're going to get the other end of the spectrum, play some big teams, some top 4 teams. I can see them losing probably 3 or 4 out of the next 5. So I'm selling North, brother. They're at a medium T bracket. I reckon you've made your small fortune on them, gone from the bottom to the middle.
Sure.
I think it's time they drop back down to that bottom 4 category. So I'm selling North. I'm certainly holding Geelong. I bought them at 11th or 12th last time we did this. So not quite. I'm not selling them. I'm not buying them right now because they're at a good position, sitting in that like 6th or 7th position. Hold them because they're going to make the top 4. Just a simple investment. You already have them. Let's keep them. And I'm buying the Adelaide Crows, sitting at 11th. Similar to what we had with the Geelong scenario, I reckon they're going to make a big price jump, make it in the top 8 come the back end of the year. I'm starting to see some shining lights of last year. When they get their full teams playing at strength, back off, they've had some pretty big weeks, obviously, with the Jordan Dawson stuff, some injuries, Tex is out, but a few more games at home up against some softer teams. They're going to crawl back into the top 6, top 8. So... buy on them. No giant investments here, but money making nonetheless.
I like it.
That's mine.
Very, very nice. I'll kick off my buy with the exact same team. It's Adelaide. I like it. I think they can go 3 out of the next 4. They could be pushing 6th to 8th. I'm probably not long on them for the season. They're missing something. Like there's just something missing there. I think their defense is just sort of
a bit of oomph is what they're missing.
There is. So I think I'll probably sell them the next one, to be honest, if they get to 6th and 8th. But for now, easy buy. Hold. It's Brisbane. And to the fucking smartass who chirped me last time, a.k.a. Brad Uglow, I'll give you a fucking personal shout-out, mate, about buying Brisbane. He goes, genius play buying Brisbane, the fucking premiership contenders. Well, guess what? They weren't fucking higher than they are now. They were lower, and I bought them. So guess what? Easiest hold of all time now, you jackass.
Yeah, I love that.
Guess what? You buy low and you sell high. Investing is simple, and I'm doing neither. I'm holding, and I will sell eventually.
Yeah, love that.
And talking about sell... I'm selling the Pies. They're done. They got a tough run incoming. They got Geelong this week. They got the Swans next week. Don't even care who they got after that.
They have someone shit because it's going to be the Pendle. They're going to get a winning.
Oh, it's West Coast. Yeah, it is West Coast. But regardless, they got a tough run incoming. I think they could be a couple of spots lower. I'm selling them. I'm out on the Pies. Sorry, Pies.
Yep, love that.
Let's go players of the week, baby.
Players of the week for me. Very simple. Malcolm Rosas Jr.
Yeah.
7 goals on the weekend against the Demons. 5 of them in the first 25 minutes of the game.
Yep.
Like I've said a few times, with Charlie Curnow in this forward line for Sydney, everyone else in that forward line is just excelling above and beyond. Your fucking Logan McDonald's, your Joel Amartys, your even Papleys and blokes like Malcolm Rosas just excelling, doing their bit. I don't know what it is, but this collectively as a group, the forward line is just so much better than last year where we were lacking massively. And it was by far his best game of the year. Clearly with 7 goals. It's unbelievable. I think the last time we saw like a small forward like that, the SCG kick a goal, that many goals was like Ben Ronk.
Had to be Ben Ronk.
It was Ben Ronk. 8 goals back whenever the fuck that was. But player of the week for mine was him. Simple one. I watched that game from start to finish. He was fantastic. 7 goals. Hard to ignore. He's my player of the week.
Hard to argue with that. I'm locking in Hayden Young. I thought he was really good for Freo. And to be honest, I thought he was pretty instrumental in the comeback versus the Dogs. He kicked 2 really good goals, 1 potential goal of the year contender. Did you see that one at all?
The first goal he kicked?
I forget if it was the first one. I think he did on the run from the 50 arc and he just belted one through. But the second one, I think he was in like the forward pocket, right on the sideline, right? And they kicked it through to him. Fucking picks it up one-handed, check side from the sideline, bang, straight through on the run. It was super impressive.
Nice.
I think when others look for Freo couldn't go, like the Brayshaws and the Sarongs, I think Sarong was getting a tag and Brayshaw's just been kind of shit. He was dominant, man. His leg speed just dominated and
good player.
His finishing instinct is top notch. I really like him.
Again, Freo players just sleep because we're fucking, unless you're in WA, they're sleep as fuck.
Yep, for sure.
Yep.
Let's go reverse players of the week.
Fucking Josh Weddle. Say less. The guy is just fucking so much hype around him. And you're right, he is an athletic freak.
Yeah, he is.
He's this big, tall, fit, fast-looking bloke. But guess what? Being tall, fit, and fast don't mean shit when you're having fucking 9 possessions and 2 behinds against a team like fucking Collingwood.
Yeah.
He literally he runs around the field with a license to do whatever he wants. But
Yeah, I know.
but like, how can he do that and not have like fucking 9 of those posies would have been probably off contested marks. Yeah, fair enough. But like, just not making an impact. He's in that team to make an impact for Hawthorn. And when you got a player like him, you should be winning those games in close. And for me, he just gone missing. And to be honest, every single time we do a reverse play of the week, it'll be a Hawthorn player because I fucking hate this club with the passion. But this week it's Josh Weddle, MIA, just off the... I don't rate him. Hype train derailed.
I like it. Absolutely love it.
Who's yours?
Mine is Mark Pitnet. He's been fine this year. Like, he's had some highlights. Kicked fucking 2 goals against Sydney and stuff.
If there was a team... picked off mediocrity, is your first man pick.
100%. But to be honest, he got bathed by TDK. Like the ex-Carlton game, it was a big game, and he got bathed. He got 4 touches. He had 14 hit-outs all night. Tough night in the office. TDK fucked him up. Absolutely dominated him. Silvani was another one who wasn't very good for St Kilda. I think he didn't have had much involvement at all, but I thought Pitnet was worse, and St Kilda won, so can't argue with that.
Yeah, we never talk about St Kilda. We should maybe
Fuck
dedicate
them.
5 minutes next week to hate bash them at least. But like, we never... I don't think I've watched 1 quarter of St Kilda footy this year.
Why don't we list like what we like about St Kilda, and then we list what we don't like, and then we'll come on the pod and we'll touch
good
on
idea.
it.
Good homework for next week.
All right, before we go into the preview, I got a new section that I want to touch on you with very quickly.
Okay, I'm listening. I've just looked at this. I've got no fucking idea what it is.
So this is called This or That. You've probably seen it on like Fireball with Cornsey and that. They do a very similar thing.
Yep.
I'm interested to see who you take here. You don't have to give me full reasonings if you want.
Okay.
You can keep it short.
Okay.
Think clip worthy. All right, ready?
Eyes closed.
All right, we're going to start with key forwards.
Yeah.
Mitch Georgiades or Jed Walter?
Mitch Georgiades.
Yep.
Mitch Georgiades for me plays in a shitter team. Better in the air for mine.
Yep. He's better goal kicker too.
Better goal kicker. Has to rely on scrappy kick-ins from the midfield. I think he is does better with the ball in hand. I think he's like... Yeah, I prefer... In front of goal, I pick him every day of the week over Jed Walter.
Yep, great call. Mitch Georgiades or Sam Darcy? Don't do this out of spite either.
Well, Sam Darcy's injured right now, so... but I would take Sam Darcy. It's a no-brainer.
Okay.
Yep.
Sam Darcy or Jesse Hogan?
Sam Darcy.
Yep. Sam Darcy or Charlie Curnow?
Charlie Curnow. Charlie Curnow.
Charlie Curnow or Jeremy Cameron?
Right now?
Yep.
Jeremy Cameron.
That's as easy as it gets.
Yeah.
So you're sticking with Jeremy Cameron. That's your pick.
Yeah, I think so.
I like it.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I'm trying to take what I like about him. But yeah, right now, Jeremy Cameron's just fucking... Yeah, I prefer him.
I like it.
Kicked a fuckload more goals than the others too this year.
Okay. I'm getting rid of him because he doesn't even deserve to be in that conversation. But I'm replacing it. All right, ready?
Yep.
Midfielders now. Marcus Bontempelli or Patrick Cripps?
Bont, easily.
Yep, easy.
Cripps is gone long bar. He's way past it, Cripper.
Marcus Bontempelli or Noah Anderson?
Marcus Bontempelli still, yeah.
Marcus Bontempelli or Will Ashcroft?
Will Ashcroft. I don't even like Will Ashcroft, but I think if I'm looking for a long-term investment, Will Ashcroft. I'm looking for a short-term investment, Will Ashcroft. I think sorry, mate.
Will Ashcroft or Caleb Sarong?
Will Ashcroft.
Will Ashcroft or Isaac Heaney?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I think Isaac Heaney. I mean, but no, fucking was that obvious? I think Isaac Heaney is just more X factor, and he's just fucking on fire. Will Ashcroft's a great player, but Isaac Heaney right now is hot.
All right, last group, key defenders.
Yep.
Harris Andrews or Sam Taylor?
Harris Andrews straight away.
Harris Andrews or James Sicily?
Harris Andrews.
Harris Andrews or Jack Payne?
Harris Andrews.
Harris Andrews or Alex Pearce?
Harris Andrews.
Harris Andrews or Darcy
Harris
Moore?
Andrews. Holy fuck. David, fuck, that was the easiest one ever. I mean, who the fuck wouldn't pick Harris Andrews right there?
Yeah, it's hard.
The guy's a fucking machine.
Yeah.
He's fit. He's younger than all of those players besides maybe Sam Taylor. I mean, lockdown, key back, can intercept, 100% him.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is This or That for this week. Love it.
Thanks, mate. I'll get some for you next week.
That'll be clipped up, so I think it'll do well.
Beautiful.
Now, let's get into the preview.
Yep, let's absolutely do that.
AFL Round 9. Good to go?
Good to go. I'll fire them off for you.
Let's go.
Thursday night clash over at Optus Stadium. We've got Freo Hawthorn. I think it's going to be an absolute cracker for mine. Let's get to the rest of the games first, and we'll come back to it.
Okay.
Brisbane Lions are taking on Carlton Friday night. Either Gabba.
That might be the one that fucking Carlton halftime, Brizzy full-time. We can't play.
Oh, my God.
Like, surely they can't beat Brizzy halftime, can they? Can they? I don't know. Maybe.
They did it to the Swans.
Yeah, true.
All right. Oh, fuck. I don't know. I'm going to play it.
You get big odds this week, I reckon, for
Oh,
that.
750 head-to-head is bizarre. Probably should be more, to be honest.
Yeah,
but,
it should be.
Port Adelaide taking on the Western Bulldogs. I think, again, this one's a real coin flip over at Adelaide Oval. Could also be in Port Adelaide's favour.
Yep, the Zach Butters Cup.
The Zach Butters Cup. North Melbourne playing Sydney and Melbourne this
Yes,
Saturday.
Marvel, yeah.
Wow, 1 of 4 times we'll see Sydney and Melbourne.
Yep.
And I don't know if I'll be up for this one because I'll be fucking going to the later game. No doubt about it.
Oh, yeah?
Oh,
yes, of course.
Do I get a fucking choice?
Yeah, true.
The Swans $1.25 taking on North Melbourne there. No brainer for Franco and I.
Yep.
At NG Stadium, the Giants take on the Essendon Bombers. Giants $1.10, Essendon $7. The Gold Coast Suns in Darwin will take on St Kilda. Suns are $1.41. Then St Kilda Saints at $2.92.
Yep.
And this, I'd say it's a pretty big game, maybe a game of the week as well. We've got the Geelong Cats and the Pies at the G on Saturday night. Scott Pendlebury.
He is playing. He's playing.
And he's tying
Yes.
the all-time games record.
Correct.
So Pies will be absolutely up for it. Geelong, it's a home game away from home, will absolutely be up for it as well.
You know who'll be up for this one? The Catman.
Catman will definitely be up for it.
In more ways than one.
Yeah, well said. Beat me to it there. We'll get back to that one again.
Yep.
Sunday, we've got the Demons taking on the West Coast Eagles at Marvel of all stadiums. Don't know why that one's there. Boring as fuck. And another boring as fuck one, the Richmond Tigers taking on the Adelaide Crows, the MCG.
Mm-hmm.
That, mind you, that is a good Sunday afternoon activity. I may even potentially roll down to that one.
Fuck.
It's good time.
Really?
It's a good time slot. If the sun's out, I may wander down. I'll get a ticket for $10 in the front row.
Yeah, true.
I'll wander down, get me my gluten-free pie and some chips, and fuck off home before 5 o'clock.
Yep.
Not a bad Sunday afternoon spent.
Nah, fair enough. That's a fair point you make.
But nevertheless, let's reverse a little bit and talk Thursday night game, Freo Hawthorn. What are your thoughts? Don't get me started. Let's hear your thoughts first.
I fucking just hate Hawthorn, but they're underdogs here, so
I hate Hawthorn.
I can't launch into him.
Even at Perth?
No, I feel like Perth obviously favours Freo.
Hot Dockers?
Hey?
And the Hot Dockers?
And the Hot Dockers, yeah. It's hard to go against the Dockers at the minute. I think the forward line of the Hawthorn matches up really well with the Freo back line. I think they'll be able to lock them down. And the Hawthorn back line matches up pretty well for the Freo forward line. So if it comes down to midfield, I'll probably favour the Freo midfield a little bit more.
I think so too.
I think their forwards are a bit more reliable. Well, besides Gunston, I think they feel a little bit more reliable. So I think the prices make a lot of sense. I don't think there's a lot of value on either side there, to be honest.
Yeah, look, I'm with you. Again, Hawthorn at $2 is great value. They're a fucking great team. I'm still going to side with Freo, not just because they're at home, but because I've seen enough of them this year to say that, holy fuck, this is a really good team. It's a top 4 clash, so it could go either way. I think that anyone on Jack Gunston is just going to work in Hawthorn's favour. I don't think Freo have the matchup for him. I don't know who they're going to put on him. Piercy would be the number 1 pick, but I think he's just too fucking slow for Gunners, which sounds crazy.
What about that big Draper? Is he back yet?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think he is. So I'll watch this space on Jack Guns kick another 4 or 5 this weekend, but I'm taking Freo for that one. I love their midfield. Again, I love that combo of Amos and Tracy up front.
Yep. Boss.
Isaiah Dudley, the 4th Dudley brother.
He is the litmus test for Freo.
Right, he is fucking electric. Yeah. I like what I see from him, Freo. They've always been the most boring team of all time.
Yep.
12 months ago, we were shitbagging every week, saying they had nothing to give, but they do have something to give this year, so I'm all in on Freo for that one.
If they bash the Hawks here, you'll never hear me say a bad word about Freo again.
And you will hear a lot more from me about Hawthorn.
100%.
That is for sure. And the other game for me this week, I mean, unless you want to talk about any of them else, would be the Cats Pies game.
Yeah, Cats Pies makes sense.
Cats Pies makes sense. 450,000 fucking game for Scott Pendlebury. The Cats in form, winning a big one at home last week. Collingwood showing probably their best performance of the year. Oh, maybe not. They played pretty well against Essendon, but in tougher conditions, most certainly their best effort.
Yep.
I'm not sure who they're going to have back on the park this week, but Scott Pendlebury is definitely the biggest inclusion. Kane Corn said it fucking pretty well last week when they had the draw, saying, fuck, Pendlebury would have been handy tonight, which was fucking dead serious, so not a bad shout.
Historically a close matchup too. Like last one was goal after the siren or just before the siren or something like that. Yeah. 3-point difference, and then before that 20 points to Cats, and then before that 8 points to Collingwood. So typically a fucking close affair, and that's naturally how Collingwood play. So
Cats and Magpies don't like each other either.
No, they don't. And I mean,
Oh, it's gonna be a torn household in my house
yeah.
this week.
It's like who would win in a fight with a cat and a magpie?
If the bird is on the land, cat wins. If magpie fly, magpie win. Magpie does.
If it's just swoop.
It's just a battle.
But
of
the cat could grab it with the swoop. Yeah, it is probably a battle of attrition.
It's gonna be a hung jury in my house this week for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
That'll be a good one to watch.
Yeah, I don't know how to feel about it. I want to double check the line very quickly. It's only 12.
Like a 10-point, mate. Yeah, 12.
12 and a half, so it makes sense. I think if Geelong win, they probably cover that. But
I think so too.
I don't know. I don't have a strong read on this one. Geelong, just been too up and down to really be too confident on.
I put the line through the Pies probably about a fortnight ago. They bounced back against the Bombers, but that's nothing for me. But they did look really sharp. And again, they just played quite well up until the last 10 minutes of the game. They would have taken a big scalp in Hawthorn. Obviously, Hawthorn didn't kick straight, which sort of, didn't help them in their aspects. But I'm not going to take anything away from Collingwood that some of their players had spotlights on them and they stood up for 80% or 90% of that game.
Yeah. Who gets the O'Sheen Mullen tag? Is it Nicky? Does it matter if it's Nicky? Does he go elsewhere? What are we saying here?
I just feel like teams aren't tagging Dacos anymore. I think they just...
Who does he go to if it's not Dacos? Pendle's had obviously a massive effect on Anzac Day, but...
Could be McCreary. Does that sound ridiculous?
Probably, yeah. Can't tag a fucking bloke like that, can you?
He's doing damage to teams, McCreary, at the moment. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Because it's interesting, right?
Is there X Factor? Oh, Degoe, Crisp. But I would tag McCreary before those two.
Yeah, he'd have to tag Dacos, but even if he gets a tag, he's still getting his 35. It's like the most irrelevant tag ever. You know what I mean?
No point. Just fucking keep eyes on him.
You tag Sheasel on the weekend, he goes from 30 touches to 13. When do you ever see Nicky drop that much?
You won't.
It's an interesting one. I think I feel better with Geelong, but I'm not confident with it.
I wonder what the Nicky Dacos unders is for 25.
Well, have I jinxed him?
That's what I did last year.
Yeah, I like it. Who are you going with? I'm going Cats.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Cats I'm gonna go close. I think if they're gonna win, this should be convincing. I'm gonna put some respect on Collingwood's name and say it's gonna be within a goal.
Okay, I like it.
Similar to last week.
Players to watch.
Players to watch for me, it is very clear and simple. Someone I haven't spoken about in a long time, Nasiah Wanganeen Malira.
Get into him.
I'm putting the spotlight back on the guy because I don't know about you, and again, it could just be this podcast because we never talk about St Kilda, but have you heard a fucking peep or anything out of the St Kilda camp or anything in regards to Nas at the moment?
Not really, no.
Are we not allowed to talk about him?
What's there to talk about?
Well,
I get it.
He was rated the fucking best player in the AFL in the preseason.
Highest paid player in the comp.
Highest paid player. All the raps from him this week. What happens? Round one, he has a fucking great game, and they go, all right, let's tag him.
Yeah.
Since round one, hasn't fucking heard a peep out of him.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll get his 30 touches in a game and a goal, but it's like there's not really impacting the scoreboard for mine. I'm just putting the spotlight back on him because I want to hear more about him. This guy's got unlimited talent.
Yep.
I just want to see this guy excel. I want him to become the best player in the game. He's fun to watch. He's clean, he's fast, he's smooth, he's very fucking good. But I just feel like it's been a bit quiet lately. Let's put some respect back on his name. Put the spotlight on him. Got a huge game this weekend against the Suns. Essentially, if they want to put a stamp on this competition, it's a must-win. The Suns are a very gettable team for mine if you're St Kilda. But again, it's all going to come down to how well Nasiah Wanganeen Malira plays. So, players to watch, let's put the spotlight on him.
I like it. I don't even have one, but I'm all for it.
Yep.
I'm all for putting the spotlight back on this guy to see how he performs.
Yep.
I also think the Saints have a little bit of value this week. I think when they play at Darwin, usually because it's so hot and humid, the run comes out of the leg.
Yep.
And Gold Coast are a very run-friendly team where they go for the handball chain. They like to run.
Yep.
I think they could slow them down a bit. And Saints have this factor of just making teams play shit, boring footy. So I think there's every chance this is a very close game, and there does feel like value on Saints.
Yep, got huge potential for that.
All right, let's go rapid fire tips. Let's go through them, and we will bang them out very, very quickly.
Alrighty, let's do it. I've got Freo Hawthorn.
Freo
for me. Lions Carlton.
Lions Bash.
For me. Port Western Bulldogs.
Western Bulldogs.
Port Adelaide just to fucking prove you wrong again. North Sydney.
Sydney Bash.
Sydney Bash. Giants Essendon.
GWS Bash.
Essendon cover for me.
Okay.
Suns St Kilda.
I like St Kilda.
Yeah, call me crazy. I think Suns, if they're going to win, it's going to be within 10 points.
Yep.
I might just tip Suns just because it's got Christian Petracca.
Fair.
Cat Magpie.
Cat
for me also. Demon Eagle.
Demon
for sure. And Tiger Crow.
Crow.
Yeah, Crow for sure. So that's our rapid tips for the week. Pretty straightforward tipping around for mine. Just quickly, side note, I'd like to mention last week,
Full round?
just went 7 from 8 in the NRL
Very
and
good.
8 from 9 in the AFL.
Very good.
So, you know,
He's an expert.
call me a fucking retard, or if you want, I reckon I'm a fucking genius. So did Rain Man.
So ready to, just on the back of that,
Yep.
what is your lock of the week?
My lock of the week, the Sunday double, I'm calling it. It's
Okay.
the Melbourne Demons into the Adelaide Crows. To be honest, I'm looking at it again now with the prices. You're going to get fuck all for it, but it is a lock of the week and it ain't going to lose. So chuck some money on it if you like. You're not going to get a giant number, but it ain't going to lose.
Okay, I like it.
It's a lock.
Yeah, fair enough. I wonder, you'll probably get like $1.50 maybe, like $1.60.
Don't know.
Find out.
But it's a lock.
Like it.
Put it in Bet Sniper.
Yeah. My lock of the week, this is a fucking very niche market. You won't find
You
this.
love this.
I love these lines. These are some of the most sweaty bets you can ever ride in your life. But it's Swans quarter 3 handicap minus 6.5 against North. I could tell you all the stats, but I won't because they're fucking too long and too in depth. But effectively, the Swans are the best quarter 3 team in the comp.
I would have loved for you to tell me that, but look, let's move on.
I mean, I could get them up, but it'll just take some time. How about this? I'll post it if we do a clip
the
on
audience
this.
just want to know what it is.
If we
mate.
post
Get it out already.
yeah. Swans quarter 3 minus 6.5. Swans way too quality. Premiership quarter. We're going to bash the fuck out of them in it. That's as simple as I can put
That
it.
is beautifully delivered.
Yep.
Love that. And underdog value play. What else have you got for the punters out there?
Okay, here we go. Multi these two up. Cozzy Pickett, 2+ goals. Mitch Georgiades, 3+ goals. I think there's no way that doesn't hit.
Wow.
Yep. Cozzy Pickett kicks 2 against, who have they got again? Melbourne?
Eagle.
Definitely. Who's going to go with him from West Coast? Nobody.
That fucking blonde muffet with the fucking mullet.
And Georgiades is, he's in great form and he gets a soft defence from the Western Bulldogs. They've been conceding a ton to key forward. So I like Georgiades to kick 3, Cozzy to kick 2.
Yep.
No idea what odds you're going to get, but I would assume at least like $6, $7, $8, somewhere around there.
Yep.
Get on it.
Love that.
What's yours?
Mine is in the milestone game, Scotty Pendlebury, anytime goal scorer. Chuck it in a multi with the Pies to cover the line. I don't know if they'll get the job done, but I do think it's going to be close. I think they're going to be up for it.
Yep.
I love the Cats. I know they're a good team, but just I've seen this time and time again with these two clubs. It's always contested. It's always fucking on-edge footy. I will be there as per fucking usual to watch this team cover the spread. And Scotty Pendlebury, I can see it now in his gold jumper. It's going to get a cheap one rolling into the forward line on halfback. Come in there, take a mark, 40 out, 30 out on an angle, and just slot it through the middle. The whole team rallies around him. I'm there applauding. Another milestone. I don't even know what the price is. I don't really care. Value, underdog, take your pick. It's going to cash.
I like it. I just hope for your sake that he's not kicking outside 40 metres because he does not have that in his hamstring to get
30
there.
metres, 35, whatever.
I haven't seen him kick over 30 metres
He
this
will
year.
have a scoring shot.
I like
and
it.
normally when he has a scoring shot, he will convert.
I like it. That is your AFL locks and your AFL underdog value plays of the week, ladies and gentlemen. And that is the show.
That wraps us up again.
Sign us off, baby.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in. We appreciate all the ongoing support. Follow the YouTube, follow the Instagram, get on Kick. Fuck, we're everywhere now.
We
guys.
are.
Where else are we?
We're just global.
Yep. Like our stuff, share our stuff, comment, give us something to work off. We'll give it a mention in the episode next week. But thank you very much for the support. Next week, what are we in for next week? One more week closer to the State of Origin Rugby League.
Getting close.
And yeah, that's about it for me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, like, comment, subscribe, follow on Spotify, rate the podcast. Other than that, we'll see you next week.
Goodbye.
Bash.